So hello my dear brothers, and today's campaign is going to be a unique one, cause the main part of campaign will start only in late 1938. And yeah boys, today we will play as Armenia, small Transcaucasian state. But today this small Transcaucasian state will liberate itself from the Ottoman Empire. After that we are going to unite Transcaucasia, and after that we will form the Soviet Union. So, without further ado and Armenian food, let's start our campaign, and as always, enjoy! Vilayet of Yerevan in 1936. So the situation in Armenia in year 1936 is horrible, because you see that in 1919 our country was fully destroyed and divided between the Azerbaijan and Ottoman Empire, because after collapse of the Russian Empire in 1917 we have left alone, and Ottoman forces be like, hey bro, nice cock, and now let's divide you. So our main goal for nearest years is just to prepare our country to the war of liberation. And of course we need to do something with Azerbaijan, because they took a lot of our lands, like Karabakh. So I can truly say that Armenia isn't yet lost, without any question mark. And damn, these Caucasian mountains, as well as fortress, or I don't know what is that, looks really cool. And yeah brothers, I want to mention that it is my first campaign that I have ever played as Armenia in HOI4, so please support this video as much as you can, I'll appreciate that a lot. Holy shit, this motherfucker in Vienna has started war against everyone, communards, Russians, their own empire at least. 16th of December 1938, finally, our rebellion against the Ottoman Empire has started, with war breaking out across the Middle East, and the Ottoman Empire that has ruled over us for decades beginning to collapse. Now might be the only one chance we have to rebel against our overlords. Njden's Fidal are ready to take over Yerevan and raise the flag of an independent Armenia once again, for Armenia. And now we will start our own game against the Ottoman Empire after 19 years of occupation. And now we've got our new focus through line, so let's search this focus through line which is unlocked for us, and let's start the war of liberation. And the first great thing has officially happened. We have liberated Kars, it's an Armenian city in the East Anatolia, and now we're moving to Ardahan and Batum to gain access to the sea and also to liberate even more people from the Ottoman dictatorship. After taking Batumi, we have the reclamation of Batumi, and we shall have our access to the sea. We don't care about Papa Stalin's opinion. Oh well, but Georgia has annexed Batumi in anyway. At least we have recess, so we have still our own access to the Black Sea. Now Ottomans are trying to push our front line, but they won't have any success here. But the good thing for us is that Ottoman Empire is losing against Iran, and Cairo Pact, they have almost reached Anatolian Peninsula, and soon Ottomans will capitulate. Plus they are almost encircled in Iraq. Okay guys, so peace has come to our lands in August 1939, and now we have to prepare to war against the Georgian socialist state. Because one of two things will happen. We will attack them or they will attack us. And yes, Second World Crack has officially started. The Communist France declared war on the German Empire on its 8th of September 1939. And guys, I will do only one thing, I will set ruling party as totalist, cause I don't know how the fuck we should bring the communists here. I have searched a lot of info, but I didn't see any info for the communists. So I have put Hayastani Kommunistakan Kusak Tutyun Armenian Communist Party to power in our state. And now we will search victory of the communists. The Popular Assembly has concluded and chosen the communists to carry on the revolution. This more radical faction has promised to completely reform the economy with an emphasis on a Marxist base and to take action against social inequality. Let's hope that they can achieve their goals and turn our state into a paradise Marx dreamed of. And boys, if you know how to bring this man without any comments, please let the info in the comments below so other people will know how to do it. And I will know how to do that too. I will appreciate that a lot. And when I didn't expect anything, Georgian socialist state has declared war on me. After deploying new divisions, situation has stabilized at least a little bit. Just look at this, it's going to be our first encirclement of Georgian forces. And yeah, we have done it. After that we will move to Batumi and capture the whole Georgia, but now we need to defend our forces. And you know why are we fighting with Georgians? Cause Anastas Mikoyan is a real one Papa Stalin in this universe. Meanwhile, Georgian Papa Stalin, Iosif Koba-Dzhigishvili, is a fake Stalin. After a couple of years we have finally defeated Georgia. We were struggling a lot. So after this great war we can finally join the Third International. Cause I think that without their help it will be too hard to defeat the Russian Empire. And the Communist France welcomes us in the International for the revolution. And as you see, positions of the Third International in the world are great now, cause they have even positions in the Transcaucasian lands. And now they will destroy Entente, cause they are invading Hungary, and probably after that they will invade Canada. And don't forget about the French national camel state. So the first step of creation of the Soviet Union is going to be proclaiming Transcaucasia in September 1941. And now, as you see, all these lands have become my core states. The next step is going to be opening the South Front, in which we are going to destroy the Don Kuban Union states. So first of all, we are going to destroy the Great Caucasian Imamate and then Kalmykian Khaganate. After that, we will start our great liberation war against the Russian Empire, because you see that the main Don Kuban Union is a Ukrainian puppet, Ukraine is in a Russian alliance, so you see that war is unpreventable. Plus, we will call the Communist France, which has a great front line with Russia, and they have their own interests here, so that's gonna be funny. But first, we need to prepare a great army to destroy those fuckers. Yo, check this out, this bro is using tanks in the mountains. And it's not the only one. Horses and tanks. The best mix that you can find in HOI4. So let's export the revolution to the Islamic State of North Caucasia. Well, this special operation, as you see, is going to be funny. Holy shit, only 1% left to their capitulation, but we have finally united our front line. One more move and they have capitulated. Now let's export the revolution to Kalmykia. Well, they are kinda stupid cause they have attacked me and now I'm attacking them. Minus Kalmykia. By the way, I have joined the war against Entente to set war economy and all adults serve to create at least a normal army and do something with that, because I need forces to maintain the Russian border and to close this scene in the North Caucasia. A normal day in Bulgarian state. Mussolini is ruling Bulgaria. So before Russians destroy Iran and we will have another front line with them, I think that we should start the liberation war and take Moscow, cause It's the main request to create the Soviet Union. First of all, Russian Empire shouldn't exist, and the second one, Moscow should be under our control. And you can see that Third International is preparing to this war too, and they have a great front line with the Eurasian bloc, starting from the Narva in the north and going down to the Belgrade in the south. So let's export the revolution to the Don-Kuban Union. Armenian Papa Stalin Mikoyan will do everything to create the new Soviet Union. And of course, Russia has joined this war against me, but now I will call the Third International into this war. So I have called the Communist friends into this war, and now they will call all our allies into this conflict. So after Russian successes on our front line, we had to go away from Kalmykia, and now we're standing by this river and Caucasian mountains. My main goal right now is just to wait to that moment when Russia will collapse because of my allies. Plus they're doing not so good right now in Iran, cause Iran started to push them away. And now I have to chill and wait for the best moment to start my own offense, and also try to capture Moscow. Didn't mention that Turkey has joined the Entente, and that's bad for us, cause now American tanks are standing near Caucasus. That's why I dislike United States and the Kaiserredux, cause they wanna capture a poor Armenia. They will invade any place in this world. Nothing surprisingly, just fighting against Russians. Late May 1944, and we are still doing that. Brutus, it has finally happened. I can't even express you my feelings. I'm just tired of all of this, and at the same time, it was epic. I really loved it. And also we have a tick from Ukraine, a land corridor to Crimea. And finally, boys, in June 1944 we will proclaim a Soviet Union. 8 years has gone since we started our campaign, and we will finally reach our goal. And now this is the Russian Socialist Republic. Cause here we don't have a normal Soviet Union, you know. But anyway, now it's going to be the Russian Socialist Republic, but just imagine that it is the Soviet Union. Anyway, Armenian STALIN is a local gigachad, and he made a great scene. He has created a new version of the Soviet Union.